Hello and welcome. You're watching a brand new episode of the World of Brands. This is Rajat Mishra. Today we have one of the leading consumer brands, Kenstar, to talk about the growth of the company, the journey and the vision for going forward. We are joined in by a very special guest, CEO of Kenstar, Mr. Sunil Jain. Thank you, Mr. Jain, for sparing time out and joining us on Republic Media Network.
Thank you, sir.
So, Mr. Jain, we know the company was started in 1996. So, next year in 2026, you're going to complete 30 years. So, how has been the journey so far?
So, Kenstar journey, as far as if I talk about last 30 years, it has been very fulfilling journey for Kenstar brand. And good part about Kenstar brand is that whatever products time to time we launched, market has responded very well. Whether we launched the tumble top washing machine or we launched the air conditioner recently, the phenomenal response market has given.
Right. What is the biggest challenge? Tell me, because you have a wide experience of working with the company. Now you are at the helm of the company as a CEO. What is the biggest challenge that you have faced in this journey?
Biggest challenge, if I talk about, is the growth part. Because for every company, if they want to sustain for a long term, the growth is very important. And good part is that last couple of years, Kenstar has faced this challenge very well. And our growth trajectory, if I talk about last 4-5 years, has been year-on-year basis 20 to 30%. And last year we grown by 55%.
Right. Give us a sense of the business that you are in. Which is your flagship product, how the company has been performing so far, and what are the benchmarks that you have set for yourself as a company and as a CEO also going forward?
So if I talk about the overall product categories, primarily we were into 3 product category segments. One is air cooler, which is our flagship category. Second is water heaters, and third is small home appliances, which includes all the kitchen appliances, including microwave, mixer grinder, etc. Air cooler, as I said, that we are leaders. We are today we command almost 22 to 23% market share in India, and we are growing very fast. As far as water heater and kitchen appliances is concerned, our products are very well accepted in the market. Kenstar brand is known for these 3 product category very well. This year, in July 24, we launched large appliances that includes washing machines, refrigerator, and air conditioners. Again, the acceptance level in the trade is exemplary good, very good.
Right. So when you run a business and when you are at the helm of a business, there are certain points and time when one decision changes the course of your business, right? Can you just tell me if you have any anecdote that one decision of yours that changed the course of the company?
So there are many such decisions, but if I talk about specifically, the company in air cooler segment, we were not doing well in North Indian market earlier. But in COVID period, we decided that we need to bring a good range for North India. And during COVID period and post that also, our R&D team worked day and night to ensure that. And good part is today we have the best range in the industry as far as desert range is concerned, desert cooler range is concerned. So many such decisions are taken time to time.
Sir, मुझे ये भी बताइए कि the total revenue that you earn, right? Which is the biggest driver of the growth? I know that cooler is your flagship product. What constitutes, what part constitutes the maximum revenue?
So हमारे केस में बात करेंगे तो maximum revenue कूलर बिजनेस जनरेट कर रहा है. बट जो गोइंग फॉरवर्ड रेवेन्यू परसेंटेज की स्प्लिट की बात करूं तो स्मॉल होम अप्लायंसेज ऐसे ही कैटेगरी है जो कंपनी को एक बहुत आगे लेवल पे लेके जाएंगे. बिकॉज स्मॉल होम अप्लायंसेज मार्केट आज की तारीख में इंडिया में कूलर मार्केट से 4 टाइम्स बड़ा है, बट हमारा शेयर आज की तारीख में उसमें कम है. सो वी वांट टू वर्क वेरी हार्ड ऑन स्मॉल होम अप्लायंसेज. मेनी न्यू SKUs we are onboarding. Today we have more than 100 SKUs in SHA basket, and we aim to grow very fast in this segment. We aim to be in top 3 or top 4 players in the country.
When you say SKU, can you just simplify to our audiences and the viewers what is this SKU and small home appliances?
So small home appliances business is basically consists of all the kitchen appliances, then fabric care products like mixer grinders, microwave ovens, OTG, air fryers, sandwich makers, toasters, all these product categories. This product category today has a market of almost 12,000 to 13,000 crore in India.
Right.
Where Kenstar has got very good name. Everybody understand Kenstar brand in this category. But today our market share is not much. But in time to come, we want to grow and we want to be in top 5 players of the country.
Right. Also one phenomenon, and that is also part of a changing and evolving consumer behavior, right? People are not having much patience in the age of e-commerce. Everything needs to be delivered in 10 minutes. That's what actually the people and consumers are asking for. And we have a lot of players in this domain. How are you trying to catch up with this new consumer sentiment and thought?
So I think this is the today's consumer need, and every company has to work upon that. And we also are very adapting to this situation, whether it is our D2C sell, which we sell directly through our website, or we have catch up all the quick commerce platforms like Japto. So we are working also on these platforms. Even the Flipkart and Amazon's also started 10-minute delivery kind of concept. So today the metro cities and mini metros in every part of this country, Kenstar product you can get within 10 minutes time.
Right, so we will get 10 minutes, every product of yours, even for that matter, cooler.
Even cooler, the smaller cooler, particularly the personal cooler, larger cooler, the desert cooler is not very easy to take within 10 minutes. But yes, the personal coolers we are supplying through Japto platform.
Right. So give us the sense, how many units of coolers are sold last year and what is your target this year, considering the Met Department has already given a signal that this year the heat waves are going to be far more than what we have witnessed last year. So what is your anticipation and projection as far as cooler unit sales is concerned in 2025?
So if I talk about last year's season was extraordinary good season. And overall country, the organized sector, if we talk about, almost 4 million coolers were getting sold. And Kenstar, as I told you, that our market share is somewhere ranges between 20 to 22%. Although market to market, if I talk about in Western India or Eastern India, our market share ranges even from 30 to 45% market to market. Right. This year, as you already told, that Met Department has projected that good heat waves are going to be there, and already we are witnessing, particularly in North India and western part of this country, good heat waves. So this year we are expecting minimum 15% growth for this particular category in India. However, at Kenstar we expect that minimum we will grow by 40% this year.
Right. A cooler is something which is a traditional equipment or an appliance that you can say at home. With the passing years, even the innovation is being seen in, now we are seeing the Thar coolers. I was looking at a video yesterday and I came across the concept of Thar cooler, the scorching heat. So innovation should be the constant as far as coolers are concerned. So what are the new innovation as far as you are planning to have going forward and what you have already done so far?
So very good question. As far as innovation is concerned, Kenstar has always been ahead in terms of launching new technologies and the innovative products. And this year particularly, we are very happy to say that we have launched a flagship range of product with BLDC Max technology. BLDC Max technology is basically brushless direct connect current motors, wherein the brushes are not used, and because of that, the motors are with low maintenance and long life motors, which gives long life to the product.
Right. You also export to more than 30 plus countries, right? We know that global environment is not conducive for the trade as far as the tariffs are concerned. We are seeing the volatility that we are witnessing as far as tariffs are being imposed on each other. Reciprocal tariffs on China, Vietnam, 26% is imposed on us. And I was talking to you, so you said that you have aimed to export to even more countries, right? Considering this volatile situation, what is your sense? Is it a big blow as far as the trade is concerned for you?
Personally, I believe that this whatever tariff situation currently going on, for long run it will benefit to India. Why it will benefit to India? Because the neighboring countries, particularly the countries like China, the tariff has been imposed at very high level, and India is one such country where manufacturing is promoted to a great extent in last couple of years by the government of India, and India should take advantage of this Like Kenstar is planning to have big exports to many countries for the products what we manufacture. Same thing will help to other economies also. This is very short-term volatility, which I can say. For long term, it is going to help India.
Right. और सर एक जो डिबेट बहुत दिन से इन इंडियन स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम और इन इंडियन इंडस्ट्री इकोसिस्टम दैट वी हैव सीन इज इट हाउ मेनी आवर्स वन इज सपोज टू पुट इन टू प्रूव हिज एफिशिएंसी, राइट? Some people are saying that we have to put in 70 hours per week. Some people are saying that we have to put in 90 hours per week. Being a CEO, what is your take and how many hours do you put in?
So this is again subjective question, and everybody has different thought process on that. Personally, I believe that the kind of situation currently India is, we all have to work very, very hard. We should not shy away from working, and the government of India through their policies have already defined the work hours. Like for example, 48 hours a week is the government defined norms, which is very well accepted norms. And again, it depends person to person, company to company, and time to time. For example, this is our season time. For season time, even if our team stays late, we have to provide them conducive environment so that they are happy, their family is happy. We have to provide them secure environment. But overall, yes, I'm not saying that 90 hours a week should be a right approach. But yes, it has to be a balancing approach.
Also, the question attached to it is a hustle culture, right? We are seeing that people are glorifying hustle culture, late night works, like waking up throughout the night and getting your work done. People are glorifying it, having no week offs for 7-10 days. What is your take on the hustle culture?
Personally, I don't believe in such kind of hustle working, and at Kenstar we promote very, very healthy work environment to our team.
Right. Also, I want to ask you, sir, we know that consumer durable is one of the big areas for you. What is your benchmark and the projection and the target that you have set for yourself down the line for the next 5 years?
So as I said you that this year in July 24 we launched large appliances in Kenstar. That includes refrigerators, washing machine and air conditioners, and we have complete range of products. We believe that that coming years are for India and same for Kenstar. We are going to have very, very high growth phase for next couple of years, and we aim to have 5,000 crores of revenue in next 5 years for Kenstar.
Right. So you are a management professional, you are at the helm of the company. The way you used to work or the way you are working now, I'm damn sure that they must have changed, right?
Yeah.
And the kind of the workforce that you're getting to your company, that also changes. Now we are getting Gen Z people in your workforce. Do you feel that there is a difference of attitude as far as the workforce is concerned and the Gen Z people who are entering into the workforce are concerned?
Yeah, I think yes, with time, with generations, these things also change, and companies also need to adopt according to the next generation. And definitely the kind of thought process that today's generation has, who are passing out from colleges and coming, they are much having much bigger or much higher knowledge, level of knowledge in terms of technology, in terms of processes, everything. And the older generation must definitely learn from the young generation in terms of these all things.
Sir, give us the sense of your business. You are performing well in South India. Can you just give us the sense of your business? Where are you trying to ramp up? Where are you number one? Can you just give us the sense of your business?
So if we talk about Kenstar in our flagship air cooler category, Kenstar brand is very strong brand in terms of South India, East India, that consists of Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, West Bengal, and also the Maharashtra part. This part of country, Kenstar market share in air cooler category ranges from 22% to 45% market to market.
Right.
When it comes to North India, MP and Chhattisgarh, today Kenstar brand is improving year on year, and we hope that within next 3 years we command here also 25% market share. The kind of products we have brought in Kenstar in last couple of years, definitely it is helping us and it will help us to grow market share. As far as other product category is concerned, like growth area, I already told you that small home appliances is one such category where Kenstar will aim big in time to come, and Kenstar will emerge as a big force in SHA category also.
What is your revenue projection? What is the target revenue for the next 5 years?
So we are targeting 5,000 crores of revenue in Kenstar brand in next 5 years.
And how bullish are you as far as achieving that target is concerned?
Good part is that whatever aim we have kept in last 3 years, we are achieving year on year, and we hope that certainly we will achieve these kind of targets.
Right. Also, let's diverge from the business part and let's talk about you. We also know that CEOs, management professionals are considered a little boring personality, if you don't take it as an offense. What do you do apart from your daily routine? Managing companies, obviously the biggest part of your life, but what apart from this? What do you do apart from managing business?
So I think I am a family person, and family time is important. I give a lot of time to family, to my kids, to my family, as well as reading management books. Apart from that, I'm currently in last 4-5 years since COVID, I'm studying a lot, deeply rooted study of Jainism.
Jainism. So what is the one last management book that you read and that was kind of that impacted you and left indelible imprints on your mind?
So I think recently I read a very small book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it gives a lot of ideas in terms of managing your finances, managing economy and all these things.
Right. Apart from reading books, do you travel? What are the other
so
things?
for business purpose, I am traveling almost 8 to 10 days in a month.
Not for business purpose. I'm asking you, do you go out with your family? Which is your favorite travel destination? Let me put it in that way.
So my favorite travel destination is always Europe, and we are fond of watching the historical places like what we have in India and Europe. And recently, last week only, I traveled to Ranthambore, which is part of Rajasthan. And good part is that we could see the tiger during the sightseeing.
Right. You also had a chance to attend IIM Ahmedabad, right?
Yeah.
You went there and studied there. Give me a sense how that decision of yours and that 1 year at IIM Ahmedabad, which is one of the best campuses to study management, impacted you and helped you in running this company in far more efficient way.
So I think before I went to IIM Ahmedabad, I was more a finance personnel. I used to manage the finances of the company. But IIM Ahmedabad is one such program which turned around my career and which changed my complete thought process as far as managing the overall operations are concerned. IIM Ahmedabad, it is basically case study approach wherein we need to study the company's cases, and many ideas are shared between the group members. And I can say that I'm lucky to have that kind of program in my life, which changed completely my thought process on the way companies are managed.
Right. Tell me one anecdote during attending the classes or during any interaction with your professors. Tell me any anecdote which you can still recall that sort of a left imprint on your mind in a way, and also changed the way you thought, your outlook towards things. So कोई एक anecdote मुझे बताइए IIM Ahmedabad.
अगर एक कोई पर्टिकुलर इंसिडेंट मैं रिकॉल कर पा रहा हूँ अभी, तो वो है एक केस स्टडी से रिलेटेड जो एक कंपनी की लेबर फोर्स मैनेज करने का पॉइंट था, और जहाँ पे टाइम टू टाइम मतलब लेबर फोर्स स्ट्राइक पे जा रहे थे, उसमें बहुत सारे आइडियाज़ शेयर किए। और देन केस स्टडी का जब मैंने जिस्ट प्रेजेंट किया क्लास में, तो इट वाज अपलॉडेड एंड वेरी वेल एक्सेप्टेड बाय द प्रोफेसर एंड द अदर टीम मेंबर्स। द काइंड ऑफ थॉट प्रोसेस आई ब्रॉट टू द क्लास दैट लेबर का जो स्ट्राइक होता है, वो लेबर का स्ट्राइक होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है अगर लेबर को टाइम टू टाइम आप सही तरीके से डील करते रहोगे। अगर सिचुएशन प्रोलॉन्ग करोगे, डिसीजंस टाइम पे नहीं लोगे, तो वो प्रॉब्लम एक दिन बड़ी प्रॉब्लम होती है। आई थिंक दैट वाज वन इंसिडेंट आई कैन रिकॉल।
Since you talked about a labor strike, let me just bring that in perspective. We have seen the global conglomerates like Boeing, which is the world's largest aircraft manufacturer, Samsung, Apple. They have been witnessing labor strikes, and they are the world's biggest conglomerates, and even these companies are facing production halts, supply chain disruption just because their labor are going on the strike. What do you feel? What is the problematic for these companies that these people are going on strike?
I think one thing I can say is the transparency. Transparency is very important with the stakeholders, whether it is labor, whether it is workmen, whether it is management or the vendors or customers. If you are transparent to your stakeholders, they will understand your real situation and they will also always support you in your managing. I think transparency, if companies follow, more or less they will be avoiding this kind of problems.
Right. And last two questions, Mr. Jain. One, considering the rigorous work environment that we all are working in, maintaining your mental health and your physical health has become far more important than ever before. How do you strike up that balance between your professional life and maintaining that physical and mental well-being?
So personally, I am not a person who is going to gym and other things, but yes, to manage the overall work-life balance, I do walk every day in morning and evening, about 45 minutes. And then apart from that, as I told you that I am studying a lot of spiritual books also, which helps me to maintain my peace at work as well as at family.
So do you maintain 10,000 steps? Like the people, like this is a trend that people walk 10,000
so
steps?
I have never counted how many steps, but yes, 45 minutes is my routine walk.
And which is the last spiritual book that you read or you are reading now?
So we call it Ratna Karand Srahukachar, which is a book for the, we call it like families or individuals to manage their way of life.
Right. What is your mantra for life?
Be simple. Be simple, be transparent as much as possible.
Right.
Don't complicate the things.
Right. Are you a late night person or early morning person?
So I want to be early morning, but I'm not. Because of family reasons or whatever, kids, because we have to also give time to family. So generally I go to bed around 11:30 and wake up around 7.
Okay. So what is the one piece of advice that you would like to give to the management professional or a startup entrepreneur who is wanting to start a business or who is already a successful entrepreneur? What is your lesson to all those budding entrepreneurs or the people who are going to enter the workforce? Because these are the very challenging times as far as opening a business is concerned and as far as entering into the workforce is concerned. What is the one piece of advice that you would like to give?
First of all, this is the best time India is witnessing in last many years. Best time. The kind of environment government of India is promoting to nurture and develop the startup is extraordinarily good. And whoever want to go into their setting up their startup, this is the best time, because आने वाले 20 साल इंडिया के हैं, यहाँ पे जो ग्रोथ होने वाली है वो कहीं नहीं होगी. तो इंडिया में इस समय जो भी स्टार्टअप कर रहे हैं वो अपना फुल फोकस और क्लैरिटी के साथ में अगर काम करेंगे तो आने वाले टाइम में जीत उन्हीं की.
Right. And are you a foodie?
Not really.
Not really? So what do you like to prefer? What is your go-to?
So I'm
lunch?
basically a vegetarian person and like more kind of homely food.
Okay. So thank you, Mr. Jain, for speaking to us and sparing time out and speaking to Republic Media Network. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.